Hey guys, it's Owen and I'm playing a ranked game as support Elise, and I think I'm gonna go for either the Ancient Coin or the Spell Thief's Edge, and I think I want the Spell Thief's Edge, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Spell Thief's Edge first. Anyways, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my ranked experiences so far this season, because ranked actually got reset yesterday, and I played all 10 games that yesterday. So start off, I played 10 games in my placements. I went 6 and 4, and I got placed in plat 4, and that's pretty good considering the fact that so Saint Vicious played he played 10. Fuck it, I'm gonna wait until this team fight's over. This is some dope shit. So many flashes. I think I can make it out, yeah. Anyways, so Saint Vicious played 10 games and got placed in Gold 1, and I'm in plat 4, so technically, yeah, I got placed above Saint Vicious. I have to go base though. This sucks. But I do get a ward when I come back to the lane. It's kind of nice. I also know that like someone like Nightblue, who was Challenger 3, got placed in plat 1 after going 5 and 5. So I guess I got placed pretty high in my series. I know that that's not true all the time for everyone, but and I actually do know some people that were like in high gold, like gold 1, and they got placed into like bronze when they finished. And honestly, it's fine, because it sounds kind of dumb, but if you got to where you were, then I think that you can get to that spot again. Like yesterday, I was so confident in playing my series just because I figured that I just wanted to get placed and then I could start climbing the ladder again. So that was my take on the game. This is gonna suck because Draven already is level 2 and we're not. I also need to be auto attacking. I just want to auto attack Thresh so that I can get my Spell Thief's Edge passive. But we're also gonna have to play a little bit behind. Well, now we're both level 2, all of the lanes. I think I wanted to play support Elise because, well, basically, I don't really main anything anymore. I just play whatever I have to fill. And I'm not 100% sure what I want to play. I do have champions for every role though that I'm pretty comfortable with. But I wanted to see if support Elise was good. And I'm playing it with runes that I really didn't want to play with, but I didn't make a rune page before. So I think that we could go on him. I think he was nervous about catching that axe, which I would have been too, because I was about to launch a skill shot into it. Okay, so I'm pretty comfortable playing any role now, which is weird because I don't think a lot of people are comfortable playing every role, but I'm pretty confident in my abilities on every level. So I think that's actually a pretty good thing for me. I want to try to fucking harass and stuff. I'm running out of mana though, and I want to make sure that I can get at least enough mana to launch an E if I have to, for disengage or engage. So I'm just gonna kind of calm it down a little bit. Lucian Elise lane seems really explosive to me. So does Thresh Draven. So whoever really gets like the first pick here, basically gonna be the person that's gonna win. Draven snowballs really hard in any lane. I know that this probably isn't one of the most exciting first games of the season, but I kind of wanted to just like calm everyone down about the rank thing. Like if you were considering waiting, that's fine, you can keep on waiting, but whenever you're ready to play ranked is when you should play ranked. Like the first couple of games that I had, I realized that it was like I was in some weird games. Like I played some weird games with people that were just going really try hard. It was actually pretty hard to win the games. We were basing it all off of team skill and stuff. And then I think most people forgot that it was solo queue, and they realized that we're not in the LCS because everyone was actually playing really like team oriented, and it was kind of weird for me because I walked into ranked thinking, you know, like every other game that I've played this season, and it turned out that it was like a fucking ranked 5s game where people couldn't communicate with each other because everyone really wanted to win. But I'm not sure how that actually translates across all the divisions. I guess in plat, I don't know, people might just be playing a lot more tryhard. It's weird that they backed up because we actually don't really have okay. Yeah, I don't know why people stopped playing support Elise, because she's still not bad. Like that was pretty good. I managed to pick up 2 kills for us. It's not that I wanted the kills, but I mean I'm not depressed with them. But I did secure them for our team. I got Thresh with my Ignite, and then I got Lucian with like a flash Q. And actually hit him with a stun as well. So that was some pretty good shit for bot lane. And I think that I can actually come back with a little bit more AP. I might go... I didn't really think about this one. So like this is actually a really shitty item. Not this, but like this is pretty shitty compared to the other things that I could have gotten. I guess this is what I'm gonna go for. Just 2 health potions. I don't really feel like I need to buy wards, especially against a roaming Blitzcrank. Like a roaming Blitzcrank, because I'm going against a fucking Blitzcrank jungle that got put behind early. I don't think he's gonna do that much. The most that he can do is damage. And honestly, at this point, since my bot lane's now ahead, damage is not what I'm worried about. Like, against a Draven, Thresh, Blitzcrank, I honestly think that that's just a lot of CC, and then not a lot of damage actually coming out. I mean, Draven's always scary, but I do think that we can actually maybe get the 2v2 off on him. So like, yeah, we just zone the fuck out of this Draven, even though he's a higher level than me. I don't have any wards, which would have been nice to come back with, but I'm actually gonna go for like a Sightstone and then Sightstone and what's the other one? I'm gonna go for Sightstone and that really good AP item, Leandri's Torment. I'm okay with actually him using the culling like that, because it was pretty good harass when we forced Thresh back, so we can freeze this lane or just hold it against the other team. I'm gonna... well, we're just gonna kill this guy actually. Wow. I didn't expect him to die like that. Because he died from getting hit by the full thing of Draven's ulti. I'm not even sure if I could 1v1 Draven right now. Nah, I fucked that up. I'll just go back to CSing. There's no real reason for me to auto attack trade with Draven because I'm not going to win that, and then on top of it, I'm just going to have like what is it? not gonna have my Swifty set passes up for a little bit. The thing though that happened in the last fight that wasn't good for us was the fact that I split off to try to kill Blitzcrank, which actually Lucian should have done with me, since we had a really aggressive, since we could have killed Blitzcrank really fast, because I could have just destroyed him. Because I basically did destroy him by myself. Lucian didn't really contribute any damage to that. And then Lucian actually went on to Draven and Thresh, and he got really low from it. So I guess it was miscommunications that caused us to lose that one. I'll probably end up selling this for a medallion later. Like, that seems really inefficient, selling items for others. But like, I think that, well, one, I'm going to talk about some things. So one, I think that selling this for, because this should give me more damage, or more gold than a medallion will, as long as me and Lucian both stay in lane together. And then on top of that, a medallion's just a lot better than the third upgrade of this. Like, after a while, I'm not going to be getting the gold from it, I'm just going to be getting the passive gold. Because I'm not really going to be auto-attack trading with people when we start getting into laning phase and stuff. Or when we start getting out of laning phase and into teamfight phase. So I don't really need it after that, so I am going to go for the medallion. It's alright peel, but I don't really need to slow anyone in this case. I'd rather just have it engaged for my team. Oh god, I thought he was going to go try to catch that axe. Oh, I didn't even hit it. It's because I got slowed by the box, I'm pretty sure. I think Thresh was probably like, where did Shen go? Like, why is Shen not here? And then on top of that, if you're wondering why I switched my, or why I saw my trinket out for the red trinket, I actually got a side stone, which means that I have more than 3 wards always available. So I think that honestly, if you can get a side stone early on a support and then go for the red trinket, that's a beautiful swap out, and you should go for it, because having the red trinket is just so much more valuable than the gold one, especially if you have available wards. And then let's see. I'm gonna go base. Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna wait until I have 750 gold. That sucks. I thought Lucian was coming and he wasn't. Okay. So I tried to avoid the main damage that I was going to take from Draven's ultimate with the first hit. And then I had to land back into it. So, well, I mean, like, so I landed on top of Draven, flashed away from him, so that I wouldn't immediately get pulled by Blitzcrank or Thresh. And then after that, it was just kind of like, I tried to get behind the minions so that they continuously couldn't pull me. I just tried to make it so that they couldn't hook me, I guess. I'm putting my spiders kind of in front so that I can get so the whole like reason, I'm gonna explain this, my thought process behind this. I saw Blitzcrank get first picked. Okay, so I was kind of like, fuck, that's scary. So also everyone had already called a role besides support, and I was like, alright, I'll go support since I'm filling. And then I wanted to pick a support that would be good against Blitzcrank, and I figured I could go, in that case I could go Thresh, Taric, Leona, and Morgana, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go Elise, because I think Elise is really good against meta champions right now. And then on top of that, Elise has a her thing where she has spiderlings. So in my ult form, I've got spiderlings that can actually block hooks if I aim them right. God damn it. It's been a while since I've played Elise, so I still don't have the like ranges down. Like some things that I think I should hit, I don't actually hit. So I'm gonna go put this pink ward into their tribush.
Every web a masterpiece.
No, I didn't get it. The pink ward in the tribe bush is just for like control of that. Oh no, I don't want him to take it. That's funny. Rengar only needed like a W or an E and he would have killed Draven. But that was kind of bad for us. Like, it wasn't bad, obviously, but I mean, LeBlanc went in here and she kind of got caught for no reason when we could have actually just backed out after they started running away from me and LeBlanc. Which was good because I actually ran towards her so that I could save my life. But then it got turned around once I had to, like, I don't know. We definitely didn't need to die there. And instead we lost a couple kills for no reason. So it could have just been played better. Because I wanted to clear the ward and then I got hooked by Blitzcrank and I had two options because I wasn't getting out going this way. So I was actually planning on going back here and Eing over onto the golems. And then I saw LeBlanc, so I started running towards LeBlanc, and then we had the option of getting away. And then LeBlanc kind of went for a more aggressive route, and I think it was kind of silly. And then, like in the end, I just tried going 1-for-1 with Thresh, and I knew that I had enough damage so that I could do that. I'm just gonna try to stay with my AD carry now, though. It's been kind of an explosive lane, and on top of that, Blitzcrank's come bot a lot. Which, I mean, it's not surprising. All Blitzcrank can really do is gank, because he has a pretty hard time farming the jungle. But he does have some pretty scary ganks. I mean, at least early, he should have some pretty scary ganks. Or against, like, when he's winning, it's pretty scary also. Like, you think that, I mean, some people might think, oh yeah, Blitzcrank jungle, hella shit. But it's not, because, Blitzcrank jungle actually used to get played a lot. It's not actually shit, it's just, like, something that you don't see a lot because it doesn't have good sustain in the jungle and it doesn't have good wave clear. It does have some strong ganks though, if you know how to play Blitzcrank. And I don't think anyone can deny that. So as a Elise supporter, you kind of want to stay in human form more often because that's the one form that you have your stun in. And that's good for engage and disengage, and it's good. It's basically like a blitz hook, but it doesn't come to you. You can just stun them and stuff. Oh my god. Okay. I missed my shit, but I guess my team didn't. I just thought that my E would be cast faster. Wow, I actually got 8 gold for hitting both of them with that. That's really weird. I don't think that's supposed to how it's spells and basic attacks. It says spells, so yeah, if I do an AoE spell against multiple champions, then I get more than my 8 gold. That's crazy. Then I'm just gonna use the shit out of my spells. Is that do damage against champions? Well, I guess my stun didn't give me any gold, so it must just be damage abilities. Alright, then I'm gonna try to base right here. Actually. I can at least, well, I made him pop his talisman, which is alright with me. and Lucian's in mid lane, so I guess I'll just push this up, and then once I get enough gold to go back and get a haunting guys, I can do that. I used to love support Elise. I used to love playing Elise just because she was a really explosive champion, and I really like champions that can go all in a lot. And then they nerfed her a ton, and I couldn't really play her top lane, which is where I primarily played her. So being able to play her bot lane is kind of exciting. So like, I don't know, I can kind of talk about my ranked games, I guess, or like how I play ranked, because I have a couple ways that I can play ranked, obviously, and I think there's a couple ways that people actually play the game, and one of them is like you can main a champion, or you can main a champion, and that's like you're really good at that champion, probably like all positions, and you know how to play that champion really well. You're very high skills, or you're very skilled with that champion, but you're very limited in the fact that, like, say you have an unequal matchup or something like that, then you kind of get fucked. Or you can main a role where you're really good at one role, you're really good at a lot of champions at that role, you're really good at like just understanding how to play that role, but then and that's actually really strong because you can carry from that role in like almost every way possible. I can't really think of some downsides to that. You don't always get the same role in solo queue. That's actually one of the downsides to it. So like if you're forced to play another role, you get kind of fucked. Or you can just play every role and have like a couple champions for each role and be more than okay with playing it like that, which is what I do right now. I see I've got my spiders protecting me right now from a hook. Oh. Well, that guy's dumb. I'm actually just gonna leave him. He should have kept on running after I had protected with my spiders.
I know what lurks in the shadows.
I have some interesting ideas of where to put these. Like I put my pink wards in 6 because 6 is kind of hard for me to push, and I actually want to think about where I put my pink wards so that I don't just randomly use them. It's kind of my idea behind that. I think upgrading your red trinket really early is actually really strong, especially on supports, because it's basically an Oracle's elixir for 10 seconds. And if I had to say the weaknesses of my playstyle, it's like I don't know what the fuck to play ever. So if I'm first pick, I kind of struggle, and I don't have anything that I'm like extremely strong at, so that's why I kind of enjoy filling. Like I think that I'm generally really good at everything, so I'm okay with filling for people. Okay, that's my defense against Blitzcrank, so that I don't get hooked. This Thresh is landing some really nice hooks. And I actually failed to flash over that wall, kind of depressing, because I kind of like panic flashed. And I think there's one more place that I can check. Yeah. Okay. I'll put pink ward here. That's just for a little bit more control in their jungle. And while we're sieging, people aren't gonna like circle us. That's bad. What's his dick got blown up? Lucian got blown up and Rengar was balling. could have ignited her there, but I just wanted to scare him off with Baron. Because I'm pretty sure that they were going for Baron. Okay, now's the time that I should start upgrading my trinket to, or my spell thief's edge to a Nomad's Medallion. Or what's it actually called? Ancient? No. Maybe it is Nomad's Medallion. It's the yellow one that makes you go fast. But I'm not gonna have enough time to do it, or I'm not gonna have enough gold to do it right now, so I can wait for a little bit. On top of the fact that I'm a support player, that I'm playing support right now, and I want to have a Nomads, I also want to have a Leandri's for a little bit more damage and health. I think that a Leandri's is a really fucking good item on Elise, and I don't know if I want to rush that instead of going for the Nomads, or if I want to go for Nomads first. I don't know how much it is. 2,000 gold. And this one's 1415, so I'm gonna go for Leandri's first, just because I think that it'd be pretty nice to build against Shen, since he doesn't really have any much. Or like, I'll tell you in a second. Well, never mind, I'm out of tea, so I can't drink. So Shen only has a Wit's End, and that's only gonna give him magic resist really if he auto attacks. And if I can stop him from getting a lot of autos off, then I can shred his health down with my Q. On top of that, Blitzcrank is kind of built healthy, but no one really has any magic resist. Draven doesn't have any magic resist. Kale doesn't have any magic resist. Shen has the most magic resistance, a fucking Wit's End, so I'm not that scared of him.
Every web a masterpiece. Watch them dance.
Okay, so I thought that they had a ward around here because I got caught, but I guess not. And I can just go back. I was gonna push ball lane out, but I don't need to, since the rest of my team just got a turret, because I just wanted a Leandri's. And I can go back with a pink ward, and I think that's all that I really need. And then next item I'm actually going to go for Nomads. Kind of a weird build path, but it's alright. I'm going to put my pink ward in this spot right here, and I know that they don't have any. Actually, I'm going to put it over here. So I'm going to put it in this spot, so that way we have a little bit more Baron control. It's a little bit riskier in this position, because obviously they can come and clear it and whatnot. Okay, so they have no Baron wards, that's good. I don't think Shen was about to put one down. How many wards do I have placed out? 3 out of 3? Okay. I got 3 out of 3 and my pink ward. There's not really much else that I can do.
My true beauty is beneath.
God, dude, this Draven doesn't catch access. Like, that's no offense to him. It's just like usually if you're playing a skill shot champion, it's really easy to hit Dravens because you just look for a place that has no minions and wait for him to catch an axe. But in this case, he doesn't really try to catch axes all the time. Wow, he disappeared. It's kind of like overkill for us to go Baron right now, but I'm not like sad about it. It's just like a way of securing the game more than we already are. As long as This guy can get his. Well, he didn't even smite it.
I know.
Oh, did he flash that? Good job. Or at least popped his flash. So now we can't really do anything. We can push bot or top. We can team fight them for fucking sure. Because we have Baron buff and we have a huge gold advantage. So we honestly should be trying to team fight them and fight like that. I have enough gold to go back and get a Giant's Bilge or something. And Lucian's basing, so I don't feel bad about basing. And we just have to push up lanes right now, so that's fine with me. A Giant's Bilge is going to make me a lot beefier just for the price that it is. Like I could have gone a what is it? I don't remember what it's called. A Negatron cloak or a chain vest, but those are only against one thing. The Giant's Bilge is just gonna make me beefier overall, so I bought that immediately. And also I couldn't afford a Nomad's Medallion, so since I anticipate the end of the game pretty soon, it's just one way of like securing a better team fight or something like that. Just getting a better team fight.
They need guidance.
God, I'm not getting shit. We should honestly have like this bush warded so we can see if they are around here. Okay, so I managed to get one kill. I managed to actually secure 2 kills there because I got a stun up. I mean, I got caught hella hard, which was why I wanted to check that place with my red trinket, or put a ward there so I knew if they were coming that way or if they were gonna ward that section. But I managed to kill Blitzcrank with my ignite and my burst combo, and then I stunned Thresh. Cool. We actually somehow got an ace off of that. Okay, I don't think we can get much more, honestly. Yeah, at this point it's just like... Really? There's no ward in here? Was that just a fucking blind ass hook? That was a god blind hook if that was blind. That's depressing. I can actually solo Baron or solo Dragon right now. And even though I'm not jungling, I can show you how to solo Dragon on all these. So like, first off, start off by making sure that your spiders tank for a little bit. So I want to get full spiders by using my neurotoxin, which is the most damage that I can get, and then I can move so that my spiders tank just by running like this, and you can see that they're tanking like that. Like, you just try to move back and forth and try to make it so that your spiders are closer to dragon and still attacking dragon than you are. If you go too far out, then they'll like reset, but just in general, that's how you do it. Okay, so I'm 50 gold off of having medallion. And I'm further off than that doing anything else. So I guess I am going to sell this. Sells for... Wait, that's not Leander's Torment. I'm not trying to sell Leander's Torment. Why is it saying that? Okay. So now I've got my medallion. Or is this medallion? Talisman of Ascension. Talisman of Ascension. Holy fuck. Sorry if I've been confusing everyone the whole game because I haven't said this thing properly yet. But this is actually a really good item because it gives you 20% cooldown reduction, which is good for anyone that has CC at all or damage move. It also gives you an engage if your team lacks an engage. So like if you're having a hard time ending the game because they have really good siege, but you really want to fight start a team fight, and you're lacking like a solid engage onto the other team or something like that, then it's a really good idea to get Nomad's Medallion. Someone blew me up there. I guess it was Draven. I'm gonna guess that the reason we lost that team fight is because of the turrets. Like, I'm just gonna take a wild guess that it was because there were so many turrets. Or so much turret damage. But at the same time, we had 2 inhibs busting down the doors of the Nexus. So now it's just gonna be a long drawn out game. Sorry that this game is also so long. I'm gonna go for Rand Newens next. I'm really hoping that I can't finish this in time of the game end, because holy fuck, I just want to end the game right now. Like, we've got a huge gold lead, we just haven't been able to end the game.
I know what lurks in the shadows. The enemy is respawning soon. My true beauty.
You always want to make sure that you also check the back of Baron Pit when you're checking with your trinket, because there can be wards back there that you won't see. It's like if you put a pink ward here also, you should make sure that you put it deep enough where you can actually see the back of the pit, because sometimes you can't see the back of the pit and it's kind of scary. Like, I know that in one of the Alliance games, not giving any shit to Alliance, but one of the Alliance games they didn't put a pink ward deep enough in the pit, and it actually didn't see a ward, and they lost Baron because of it, lost the game. So just some unfortunate things can happen. And at the same time, if you are a ranged champion, you should try to auto attack. Like, if you're playing Elise support ever, try to auto attack the thing in range form if you have to. Oh, I got the 50 gold, oh my god. I guess that was a good game, or a good example of plat level shit. I don't know. I hope you guys learned something.